Hey there, internets. This is Kyle coming to you once again with another episode on the My Business Launch Secrets YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well today. Again, I'm here to chronicle my journey from $0 to $1 million and starting up a new online business. Today is I think this is day 28, which, if you believe the science folks, I think they say 28 days is some average necessary sequential days you need to be doing something to consider it formed as a habit. So hopefully that means I've reached that point where I will be able to keep this up for the remainder of the year and maybe beyond, depending on how things are looking at that point in time. And so that's good. It's a little bit earlier in the evening where I'm at in the world, but I'm about to go to bed because it's been a long day. Had to get up super early to drive to the airport, which is a couple hours away, and I did not wake up on time. I actually woke up about 30 minutes late, so I was like hustling to get to the airport, and I walked up to the gate right as they were starting boarding, so I still managed to get there on time and everything was fine. I made it to where I was going, and then once I got here, just had a lot of stuff going on today, so just got to my hotel here recently, and yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now, but try to get up early tomorrow morning to get some work done before kind of the rest of my day's events transpire. And so I didn't really do, honestly, I didn't do anything on my funnels and whatnot, just because I know if I tried to do it right now, I will not be very effective because, well, I kind of know my limitations, and the problem is not that it's just like, oh, one long day and I don't want to do stuff. It's like I've kind of been going on multiple days back to back to back, trying to get stuff done, working late. And aside from the fact that I had to get up early to go to the airport last night, one of my daughters was sick, and with something that we couldn't really even figure out what exactly the problem was, but she would just like fall asleep for 10 minutes and then just wake up screaming for like 10 seconds, rummage around in the bed, and then not really like wake up entirely, like fully, like, oh, you know how you get when you're sleeping and you feel sick, and if you're stopped up or whatever, it wakes you up and you're like, fuck, I hate this, and kind of keeps you up for a little while until you fall back asleep. But hers was like, it's like she was waking up screaming, like maybe she had a dream, because she wasn't really waking up, and she would fall back to sleep relatively quickly, but like she just repeated that process throughout the night. And I mean, we had brought her, my wife and I had brought her into our bed at some point, because we do that sometimes when they're not feeling well, and usually it's not that big of a deal because we know what to give them. If we need to give them some medicine to help them sleep, and then they at least sleep fine, and it doesn't really affect us too much. But that was not the case last night. So aside from already running on relatively little amount of sleep, I also just didn't get a lot of sleep last night in general. So in any case, you call that an excuse, if you will, for not getting shit done. But I mean, we all have to understand our own limitations, and yes, strive to push to the max every day. Don't let off the gas, blah, 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 everything that people tell you in terms of being a good entrepreneur, but it's just not going to be worth it for me right now. a couple of things did occur. Well, so I did listen to a lot of Russell Brunson's Marketing Secrets podcast today. Of course, on my way to the airport and driving around today where I'm at. So a lot of good insights there. A couple of those were actually from when Gary V, I guess, was in Boise for some launch of some viral video. This was probably from 2017 or 2018, because I'm just recently kind of got it started into binging Russell Brunson's podcasts, and it started with marketing in your car. There was 300 episodes of that, which I did get through already, and then I've just recently started the Marketing Secrets one. And I mean, legit, he's got 500 episodes, which cover the course of the past, I guess, 4 or 5 years. So it's a lot of material to get through, but it's all good. So I'm gonna just focus. I'm immersing myself in Russell Brunson land to learn as much as I can from him, because I think that'll be valuable for my business. So that's what I'm doing. In any case, there's a lot of interesting. Gary Vaynerchuk is not somebody I really listen to too much. He does pop up in his little videos on my Facebook feed, so I'll hear some comments and things. So I guess I kind of in general understand his general mode of communication and his style, I guess I should say, more so. And it's interesting. I mean, he seems like a respectable dude, and he's clear about his intentions on things. And I mean, I'm sure he does turn off a lot of people in the style in just the style of how he puts out his content, but I think it's fine for me. So maybe he is somebody I'll dig into more after I get through Russell Brunson. I mean, his thing, I guess, in general is more about he's all about, you got to build a brand. When it comes to marketing, he's all about you got to build a brand and, again, put out a bunch of content to get people to just know who you are, and out of that, generating interest in who you are and what your message is, that will ultimately turn into sales of whatever it is that you're providing. And I get that, and it's true. I don't disagree with that, but that's certainly a longer game to play, and I don't want to just be putting out content for the next 2-3 years before I get any money back. So I think it's probably some balance there of doing things that are more for the long term while also still doing some short-term things, product launches or whatever, to get some money flowing. So those were good. Quick side note, I did get a comment on one of my videos about ClickFunnels 2.0 on the YouTubes, on this channel here, about custom domain issues, and just somebody saying, hey, yeah, thanks for putting this out. It helped save me some time because I was trying to figure out exactly how all this worked. So I thought that was cool. Somebody took the time to make a comment after watching some of my video. I then pointed out to him that in the forum that ClickFunnels has for making recommendations, this was one of the major issues that people pointed out that they would like them to fix. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Interesting to make those random internet connections like that, but such is what happens when you start putting things out into the world. So I'll end with one of the podcasts that Russell had that I listened to today was about aligning your will with the marketplace. Basic idea being that, when you're first getting started, you don't know what the marketplace wants to buy. And all you can really do is sort of test the water, so to speak, by putting something out there. And if you get people to vote in favor of that thing, which, as Russell says, only count on people who vote with their wallets, meaning they actually pay you for something, not just sending out surveys and saying, hey, would you be interested in this or that or whatever. Like people don't really, none of those basic survey things really matter. It's all about what are people actually willing to fork out money and cash for. So again, when you're getting started, even though you might think you know what the market wants, because maybe it's something you want in terms of whatever your product is, that you ultimately have to listen to what the market demand is. And if you put something out there and nobody wants to buy it, then you got to go back and redo whatever your offer was to, maybe it's not the thing that sucks, the product, but maybe it's something about the advertisement or the sales letter or whatever. But ultimately, a lot of times it is just that the product, doesn't matter how great you sell it, if it's just not something that's very interesting to people, then you're not going to get many people to buy it. So you just have to accept that and don't try to force your will on the marketplace, but simply be willing to align your will to what the market is actually demanding. And, again, I think I already appreciated that, but it certainly was a good reminder. Even as I, still kind of struggle and go back and forth about, hey, this vision I have in my head of the type of product I want to offer to people, I struggle to think, I'm not sure this is really even worth it. And as I mentioned in a previous episode here, that, one thing you also have to keep in mind is that don't hold yourself up thinking that, this product that I'm offering isn't something that I would buy, so I don't think I should ask other people to buy it because I wouldn't buy it, or I wouldn't pay that price, whatever the price is. So you don't want to get hung up by that, but again, you just have to get something out there in the market, and ultimately see how people respond to it. And again, if they don't respond at all, that's good feedback, and you have to change course and come up with something better. So again, obviously I'm not there yet. Again, I've got an idea. I'm going to finish putting together my funnels for it. I think really what I'd like to get done before sort of launching to the world and starting to pay for advertisements and crap like that is finish my gold membership funnel, which is basically, hey, I'll send you a monthly newsletter, and I guess probably also set up like an online group of some form or fashion. I don't want to do just another Facebook group because I freaking hate Facebook. So there's another platform called Circle that I have been a part of programs that have used that platform, and actually Russell Brunson uses it as well for at least for this most recent offer that they made for funnel building secrets or something. Like they pushed you, if you purchased that, they pushed you to this Circle platform to be a part of the group there. So after I saw that in particular, I was like, okay, like this is cool. I don't have to just use a Facebook group like everybody else does. Even though Facebook is free, so that is a big benefit, and you do have to pay for this Circle thing, but it's not terribly expensive, at least if, it's fine for if you're starting out. I mean, it's going to cost a little bit, but it's not ridiculous, and again, it allows me not to have to rely on Facebook, which I fucking hate. So so I want to get that funnel built out because, and then I guess I would be launching advertisements that for my lead magnet, which as I showed yesterday, I think I have my lead magnet page set up. If they sign up for that thing, it drives them to a thank you page in which I say, hey, thanks for whatever, requesting this download. And oh, by the way, I think you really need to get involved in our community, so click the link down below, and that link will drive them to this gold membership funnel page or whatever, and that will be like a probably video sales letter type of format that I need to still get all the language to put on that page, which I intend to get from the funnel scripts tool, and then of course record a video all about that, and just make it a hey, I was thinking about this. I think I'll just do, okay, I want you to sign up for this gold membership. It's $47 a month. And if you sign up today, I'm going to send you a free something. Again, this is something else I have to figure out exactly. I have a general idea. It would be like a free t-shirt, some t-shirt I can design, and a free mug or a custom notebook, maybe with my logo or something like that. Something just so that, again, they get something physical in the mail that they might even see as being valued at $47 alone. So when they get that a week later, or however long it takes for shipping, it'll immediately give them I think a satisfying feeling to think that, oh, okay, I just didn't blow money on this stupid membership thing that I might not even like what's in the material. And then maybe one, I guess, upsell I could do off of that page, because again, I don't want to make this all too complicated on the front end, but one upsell I could do was maybe to offer, so if they sign up saying, yeah, sign me up, send me my stuff, okay, $47, maybe charge shipping and handling, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I even do it free, do the Russell Brunson free book type of deal. You only pay shipping and handling. So say, hey, we're going to get you started on this gold membership. It's totally free for the first month in fine print. And oh, by the way, we're going to give you this awesome free gift. All you have to pay is the shipping and handling. It's $15 or whatever it is, $20. So at least forces them to pay some money, but they're actually, yeah, that's maybe a good idea. Of course, then I have to figure out what my costs are to send them the thing, because I don't want them to just get the thing, the package, and if I charged whatever $19.99 for shipping and handling, but if it costs me $25 for those products plus the shipping and handling, then that means I'm net negative until the next month, when they would be charged the full $47, but they could cancel before then, technically. And then that doesn't even cover the cost of my ads, so basically I'm having to stay net negative for a while longer than what I thought. But anyway, I was getting back to my upsell, so I would sell them at least on some, just getting them hooked into the membership somehow, somewhere or the other. I do actually like that idea. So anyway, but then the upsell, again, drive to another page, be like, I don't know the best way to do this, but I guess it would be a thank you page. However you do upsells, I don't know, whatever. You would go to another page and say, hey, awesome, thanks for signing up, for starting your membership. We're going to get that stuff in the mail to you right away. And look, if you're ready to, I don't know how to phrase it, but anyway, I'll figure that out, to get them to sign up for a year membership, in which I would offer maybe at I don't know, whatever, 50% discount or something. So maybe if I did that, if I actually got some people to pay for the full year's membership, then that would certainly allow me to, more than break even. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, that's probably what I'll do, I guess. So, good thoughts. Glad we could have this discussion to sort out what the hell I'm supposed to do with my freaking business. But so I need to build all that out. I still have to create at least one newsletter, because I do have it set up so that if somebody were just to land on my site somehow, and they just, not through the advertisements that are going to the lead generation, to the lead magnet, I do say like, hey, if you sign up now for my list, I'll give you a free copy of the, a digital copy of the newsletter, which means I actually have to have a digital copy of my newsletter available, which, obviously would also be thrown into the deal of, hey, if sign up for my membership, I'll get you a digital copy of the latest one right now. In addition, you'll be on our mailing list for the future, direct mailing sort of thing. So I'll have to do that. Hopefully I can leverage a lot of the plr.me website content, just pull stuff from there to fill up a newsletter. Might probably at least write one article myself. Oh, God, it's a lot of shit to do. So anyway, hoping I'll have a little time to work on it this weekend. Just keep making progress. Hope you're all doing well, kicking ass and taking names. See you next time.